Blood appears in Owen's war poetry as a recurring and ambiguous symbol of sacrifice, of the sacrifice demanded and offered by the fighting soldier, and also of Christ's sacrifice for man's redemption. Blood, sacrifice, guilt are at the heart of Inspection. Owen wrote it in August or September 1917 at Craig Lockhart, and later listed it under Inhumanity of War. Sassoon's influence is strong, the diction is largely colloquial, the tone matter-of-fact tinged with bitterness. Inspection has a cast of 3: officer, sergeant, and presumably private soldier. The first stanza, in which the men are on parade, is characterized by formal, stylized dialogue between all 3. The second stanza is an informal conversation between officer and private, while the third stanza comprises an apologia or short homily by the man who has been punished for having a dirty uniform. As the poem moves forward, the officer experiences a diminution of status, from being in command to conversing on more or less equal terms, to finally being given a sharp lesson. Meanwhile, the soldier, after being at the receiving end, finishes up firmly in charge. A heartbeat at the start of line 1 promises drama to come. Then from line 5, the tension abates, leading to a more reflective tone in the third stanza. The onomatopoeic words, rapped and snapped, adds to the initial feeling of menace. Fairly constant rhyme and rhythm aid the poem's most conversational style. The Macbeth reference, damned spot, in the second stanza is charged with irony. In Lady Macbeth's case, the blood is dirt, the dirt of guilt. In the soldier's case, it clearly isn't, though the officer doesn't realize this, and his naive remark prepares the way for his instruction to come. The third stanza reveals the soldier as the poem's truth-teller. He looks far off to where he was wounded, and is far-seeing too in being able to grasp what Owen later describes in Strange Meeting as truths that lie too deep for taint. The world is washing out its stains, he says, obviously ironically. Material stains, these may be erased easily enough. But as Lady Macbeth finds, the stains of guilt cannot be disposed by physical means. The soldier's laugh is hollow, his stance cynical, although the full extent of his cynicism may not be as clear as it seems. The army is his immediate target for all his preoccupation with the superficial. But the army is the world in microcosm, a world that has not even begun to wash out its figurative stains, a world only faintly aware, if aware at all, of what the expiation of guilt entails.